Hello, buddy. I'm Ghast.
And I'm Nico.
Oh, and I'm here too, I guess.
And today we are playing Minecraft, and we are doing a 24-hour build battle. It's currently 10:33. We had a little bit of tech issues, and CC's skin is still not loading, and I don't think he can see our skins. Nico's just Nico in an axolotl, currently shift sprinting around. So today we have 24 hours to build a village. It says 10. It's actually going to be 10:30. So everybody pick a plot. I'm going to add a sign also to say just Rachel pick a plot. Because Rachel is going to join. She's just not here right now. So I'm going to pick Rachel. Plot number 4. Sure.
Yes.
That's not the one I wanted to pick. But they're literally all the same. You also get this little box of things that you can only get with /give. I have nothing to do today. So this is what I'm going to do for the 24 hours. Oh, also, Education Edition is on. So if you need like an element... I don't think they're good building blocks, but there is, like, literally all of the periodic table of elements here. There's also balloons and stuff, so if you want to use those, you can. That's just more stuff for you to use. I have a vague idea of what I want to do. I don't like building and talking, and it kind of just messes with me. I have an idea of what I'm going to do. I'm not... Like, I have 24 hours, so, like... I think I should be able to do it. Also, random tick speed is off, so nothing grows, fires off, TNT doesn't explode, so, like, you can use anything for decoration. So, this video is also going to be paced a bit differently, because it's going to be spanned across 24 hours instead of a normal video, which is across 1 hour. And I also don't like building on camera, because it's, like, talking takes some brain cells, building takes some brain cells. What I want to do is I kind of want just, like, a wide cliff up here. That's why I went up. Because we have a lot of up, like, this is just a flat world, and we can go all the way to build height. So what I actually want to do is make a really big thing here. It will be a very sheer cliff face with, like, some waterfalls. And then there's going to be a village here with some cherry blossoms, and I think general village, like, I like to do a weird blend of either medieval or 19th century and modern. Like, that's what I'm doing for the city, sort of. The outsides look very, like... century ago European, but the insides are modern, which is kind of something I like to do. It's been like 3 minutes, and I just did some adjusting to that. I'm not sure how much more this will go up, but I definitely only want to make one cliff face. So I think that side will be like the presentable side, and this side will be a village. Because this definitely looks like way too much space. When it comes to like interiors and making houses that look nice, I think that's actually going to be enough space for like a small village. So what I'm doing right now is I'm building a sheer mountain face, because I want a waterfall coming out of it, and then I want the village to be on top of the mountain. Also, I don't think I ever mentioned this during the recording, but CC and Nico have their own videos of this where they build their stuff.
I'm going to be using the stage that is probably the most useful for building villages and cities, called urban planning. Essentially, you make templates for where each building's going to
No, I've done that before. I know what you're talking about.
Genuinely the most helpful thing.
I know, I've done it before for stuff. It's very easy and very fun. I have now finished a small segment of my cliff face. But yeah, obviously, viewers, I'm gonna add more like block variation and stuff. I just want to get the general shape, and I think the general shape will like continue along here. I mean, we have 24 hours, which is weird because I'm so used to like bit by bit doing really big projects, but this is like it's gonna be over very soon. I don't do well in short time limits because I always get too ambitious. But I think with 24 hours, I hopefully won't get too ambitious. What time did you guys get up today? Because I got up like 15 minutes before, and I hadn't set up any of the technical things. So I was like, uh-oh.
6.
Oh, no, I'm going.
Yeah, I woke up at like 6 as well. Although I didn't get up until like 8.
Rachel will join us. Hopefully, she has some stuff doing on today. Oh yeah, today's Real Life Smash Bros. Viewers. It's probably later when it goes up, but it's Black Friday, which is just Real Life Smash Bros. How is things gonna work? Oh, Nico's not here anymore. Plan right now is I'm gonna put it on Reddit. I'm gonna say, hey, my friends and I did a build battle. Who do you think is the best? We're also not gonna say whose is whose. So by the time this video goes up, we'll probably already know what they look like and who won. And I probably put them in the thumbnail. So actually, I think, ooh, I should put other people's in the thumbnail. You know how in build battle sometimes people like put what they're building in the thumbnail? What if I put yours in the thumbnail and you put mine in the thumbnail? So then you think we're building opposite. Yeah, I like that idea. So then you think we're building something completely different.
Oh, I'm not lost in the plot, I'm just lost.
Would it be laggy if I placed down a bunch of lodestone?
Lodestones don't cause lag, so I don't think so. Oh, wait, are you in the plot adjacent to mine? No, you're here.
There we are.
You're in my plot. What are you doing here?
Well, I've just come to say hi.
One of the rules is no peeking at what we're doing.
I mean, it's an interesting. I honestly have no idea where it was. I was genuinely trying to find my own one again.
Just fly up. So
there you are. Floating.
It's over this way. It's just this weird. It looks like a bug, just because it has like 6 little things.
God, I couldn't find it for ages.
So if you picked the red one, I currently put a button on it.
Hit that red button.
Yeah, hit the red button, and it'll just TP you. And I don't think you should ever have a reason to leave the plot.
I just wanted to do something funny.
Oh, it TP'd me. Put another button there.
Did you miss me, plot? Yes, you did. Don't use hearts.
Well, I'm now also lost. I feel like I should have like marked the outside, but I thought there's no reason to leave. So I was just like, why would people leave? So, the way you get TP'd, I might.
See that you look like 90% of all the monsters in Skyrim.
I just started recording because I was gonna say I'm halfway done with my mountain. I don't think anybody's ever said that to me, but I can see that being true. So I don't know. Every girl when the lights flicker. Yeah, I think I'm just under halfway done with the mountain. Ooh, what do I do for the houses? For some reason, I thought this would take me the entire time. But I definitely, like, you're gonna spawn in here, which is bad. Oh, Cece's just gone.
Anyways.
What happened to Cece?
He ran out of juice.
Because, like, Nico's not bad at building. I think they definitely have, like, Rachel... I've only known Rachel for a little bit. But they've definitely been improving a ton. A less steep chunk over there. So, like, a chunk of the mountain that, like, down to here, and then it does the cliff thing. So it's just a little lower? I don't know. I gotta think about what I want to do for my village. Because for some reason, the theme is village, and we had a couple days. Cece, I think, did some test building. I just did, like, some mental planning. Don't think I did any planning on what I want to do for the village. Has now been just about an hour. Cece left because his iPad died, and Nico just left very recently. So I'm all alone, but I don't have any plans today, intentionally, so I'm gonna probably just keep building the mountain. I was here last time, now I'm here, and I started to do this. I might actually want to put a second one, so I'm actually probably going to leave for like hour, do some chores, eat some breakfast, and I'll come back. Hello, so I am back. I had breakfast, did some chores, and I did just a little work in the last not even 5 minutes. I just moved some of the stone up and some of the dirt down so it's not just a solid line. And I've started to work on this. Not really sure how I'm gonna do this. I also want to make maybe like a tiny thing here. A tiny one like here. Also, Rachel is extra busy, busier than she thought, so I don't know if she can make it. I don't think anybody else has been on since then because Nico and Cece left. So I definitely think I can get the most ambitious, but it's not about who's the most ambitious, it's about whose thing is the best. Maybe I want the dirt to flow down into these, but then I still want this terrain everywhere else. I'd say this is roughly the general idea I'm going for. It's just kind of goes down, but then I'm still going to do some more of this, like this stone terrain under this hill. And then the second hill will go here. It might even go like right up to the edge. I might actually want to put some trees and some grass down here because this is a big amount of space. But I want this interesting like way up here. And I think I want like a waterfall actually nestled in between these two bits that stick out. I might also want like a second mountain in the back that's like even steeper. But this is like a big wide one. I want like a very small skinny one that even has a bit of snow. Alright, I have this little bit done and they're all connected. Grass does not grow, so everything that's dirt here will be dirt. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna go and then do some more of the stone-based stuff that I've been doing. Time-lapse time. I am now done with this little bit here. Then I think it's time to do this, which means I'm gonna have to fill all of that grass in. What if I have the river like zigzag either some amount or like diagonally this way or just squiggly to there? I'm not sure, Also, I need to add some block variation to this, some coarse dirt and some andesite and some cobblestone. And also, so I can also add some stone stairs. I want to have at least everything completely done before I completely just start polishing stuff. Plan out what houses go where. How big do I want to make the houses? That's a good question. And I also kind of realized the village in the mountain with Panda sounds like the Kung Fu Panda 3 thing. But those ideas came independently, so I've decided to do pandas. Just because I feel like Nico would just be like, ooh, Panda Village. And I want to do something that's not villagers. We could do another one of these at some point soon. Actually, yeah, I have a copy of this world without any of the buildings in it, so we can just do this, but again. And this was actually Fox's idea, but he's been having some issues. We did a build battle with him a while ago, and I think that's the only time we've mentioned him. He's been having some issues with stuff, and so I set up a date, and then he couldn't come, and Rachel couldn't come. I am now done. I have filled in all the grass, which now leads to a very interesting part. That's a problem plan for, I would say, another day, but it's for today. So what I want to do is I want to plan out what goes where with concrete. Also, time-lapse time. Here's what we've got. Hopefully that was all labeled, but the cyan is the trees, the orange is the paths, the blue concrete is the river, yellow is houses, and red is special things. So this is science lab, mayor's house, like town square, fishing hut, and I want to make like an old wise person's house here, and purple is the mountains. Definitely still got a big amount of space here. Also, I think I want this tree to be a cherry blossom tree, and maybe that one. Or maybe all of them. But I definitely want just oak down here. Maybe this one closest to the mountain can even be a birch one. Not 100% sure what to do with this area. I kind of want it to almost be open. Or maybe there's a path that takes from down here up here. You walk through here. You can't see much. There's some trees, maybe some buildings. And then you're here and you're presented with the mayor's house. You can see the science thing in the distance, the hill over here, and this grand town square. So I want like almost like if you're an adventurer, you see the river, you're like, ooh, that's a very steep cliff, which I still haven't added, like, detailing, like, cobblestone and andesite, too. You scale up here somehow. You don't just climb the dirt. There's some official way. Probably just gonna go with whatever I think I have the most inspiration on, which right now actually turns out to be this main pathway. Definitely gonna be quite a big project. But I'll get started on this. It took much longer than I'd like to admit. But this is now done, I think. Because there is no slab variant for cracked. So I actually want to put a good amount of cracked in here. I have a nice little stall here. A little depth there with carpet. A couple things in here. Nothing crazy. It's just a simple little thingy. Maybe there's like some chalk on the ground. I'm not 100% sure. So I also tried item frames like this, but I'm honestly not sure. It's the fact that there's not many like white, straight, long items. I've been considering redstone dust, but I feel like it's the wrong color, and I don't want it to be ominous, because like bones or red dust seems very it seems ominous and not really what I'm going for. I think the trees are going to be the single most time-consuming thing, because especially if a lot of this area is going to be filled with trees, I'm going to use custom trees. It's going to be a very big pain, so I might actually use just regular trees down here. That is such a straight line. I gotta fix. Oh, I think I need to tone down the trees a little bit, because it's currently 3. I feel like I'm just going to go with this, honestly. And that is off-centered. Alright, and then I connect that path, and then I connect this path. I think I got too ambitious, like always. Nico is here now. Feel very tired creatively. Hello.
Hello.
I'm working on my village. I feel very creatively diminished.
I'm just trying to make a.
I don't know what these things do. They're from Education Edition, but they look science-y. It's realistically probably 6 hours, is what I was guesstimating is what people would spend at most on their thing.
Dirty mind Nico.
Okay.
When I'm alone, I tend to stutter more than when I'm with other people.
Am I at people? Because you're stuttering now. So it's like this science building has 2 sides. There's a side for astronomy and a side for chemistry. / biology, I guess? I don't know what they're doing in this lab. They're doing something.
Have you ever recorded for 4 hours?
No, I've been like cut in between stuff. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fill in this hill. And then I stop recording, cut to me filling in the hill. And I cut to like the hill has been filled in with stuff on the top. Yeah, I like that. I don't know how much Cece's been on. I definitely think I've been on the most, but I've been ambitious. Hey, Cece's here. Wait, I gotta go have a baby to cook. Do you mean you could have said that? And you're here, and why cook the baby? Hello, I am here. Just talking to Cece. I've been doing some stuff. I added some roofing to this. It's a little irritating here. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Definitely need to add some variation to this roofing. It's a bit weird that the path and the roof are the same thing, so you've got the chemistry, the biology. Oh, I actually haven't shown this off. Inside currently has nothing, except for there is some stuff here in the biology section. Some little mushrooms here, some plants here. I have a bookshelf, a fish tank, and I now have completed this upper bit. Here's all the planets and the asteroid belt laid out. Here's some computers. Here's the telescope. It's not anything crazy, but I have not built a telescope before. But I think this is going along well. I'm also just in a little pain right now. And that sounds worse than it is. I'm just in, like, pain.
Did you touch your bingus in the wrong spot?
I don't like that. I hate not finishing things, and especially this year on the Realm, I've been, like, constantly, wrapping up older projects that I haven't done, and it's been very nice. But I have now added some decoration to the roof, and I think I've just got the inside. Then I'm probably gonna move on to the mayor's house. All I've heard from Nico is that it's a field, so I just imagine it's just entirely a field. I'm excited to see yours. I'm more curious about Nico's. Let's also put some fermium here. If the element blocks, like if there was a version with just the back texture, I could see these working, because some of them have cool textures. Selenium in here. There we go. And I think this house is done, so it's time to go to the mayor's house. I really like this pattern that I'm going for here. It just sort of almost looks like half blocks.
I think I hear the noises of a screaming Xeno.
No, that's my parents.
Isn't Xeno one of your parents?
Well, Nico and Cece have talked about what they're doing a little bit. We've all talked about it. They've been doing wheat fields. I don't know why I haven't considered that, but this whole area can just be a wheat field, and then like a couple trees here, and then maybe like one house here.
Farmland.
I was like, I don't want to do villagers, so what can I do? And I was like, I want to do pandas. And then I realized this village on hill with pandas is just like the plot of Kung Fu Panda 3. So apparently that's my build. I'm gonna just describe it as Kung Fu, not Kung Fu.
Now I'm getting a very different vibe of what your village is. The old woman's a young woman, but she's old. She's a lolly.
It's just one of those brand new... Is it me, or does smooth sandstone just look like cream cheese?
Oh god, it does.
Birch sort of looks like dirty quartz, and it kind of works. Sorry, Birch looks like dirty quartz. I'm gonna ruin every Minecraft block for you, slowly.
Actually, that's a good point, and I think what do you think is the most ambitious project you've attempted in Minecraft?
Definitely the city, because I've been doing it for 2 years, and it's only my scale, my scope of what I want to do with it has only gotten bigger.
I think the most ambitious project I've tried to do is try to recreate the Duomo, and I'll find a picture of it for you.
I'm excited to see yours. It sounds like a very interesting type of architecture.
To scale. I tried to recreate this to scale.
Oh, it's the big fancy domed. Cece he has just now left because he had to walk his dog. Like all the villages are gonna be brick and spruce, and I want the houses. I want to leave the quartz on the bottom maybe just as a trim, and I might leave these bits as quartz. I might have forgotten to start recording, but I was talking to Rachel because I called her, and she was like, "Oh, I've been out all day because she has pest people at her house, so she dealing with some sort of pest, so she can't do this because she's just been out all day." Which, out of any day to be out, I feel like you shouldn't pick today as of recording this because it's Black Friday. Do I want a hedge maze? That would be cool. I feel like I can finish this. The trees are definitely going to be a pain. Maybe I want like some hedges. Oh yeah, I should just push some bushes around the place. This is the stuff I forget when I got 5 minutes. I definitely feel like out of the 3, I have the least of a life and the most time today. Because I don't have to responsibility, cook a chore and stuff, and walk dog, because I don't have a dog, and I don't have a baby that needs eating, and I don't have a house that has rats in it, so ha. If I finished early, well then I can sleep. I actually have a video to edit as well, which was what I was going to do instead of sleep. So if I finish early, I get sleep. That sounds bad. I enjoy what I do, okay? It is fun. Oh, uh-oh. Definitely have the most to prove with building, especially because I lost the realm competition. And this idea was around way before that, so this is not like some weird skewed redemption thing. I swapped all these, and I have now made this a little bit thinner. I don't know if you can tell. I added some roses and some grass to the rose garden, and I think I'm gonna add a floor and maybe an office and stuff. Oh, Cece's back. Wow, that was really fast.
Hey kid, you want some more? Hey kid.
Delicious.
You want some more?
How was your day?
That's my day. Well, I just took my dog for a walk.
How is the dog walking going? I thought you'd be gone for longer. I thought, like, taking a dog for a walk is, like, a half-hour thing.
Not if you just want him to piss.
Oh, Nico's here.
Hello.
There you go.
What do you need to pee?
Oh, no. CC took his dog out for a walk, so I was all alone for, like, 20 minutes, but he just needed to pee. Nico, how's your village going?
Good.
How close is it to done? Because I thought there was no way I complete it. I actually do feel like if I just spend the rest of the day working, I will complete this.
It is not done at all.
So I've been going for a bit. I think I already said this, but I made an inside. Here's a nice desk. There's some nice little bushes here. And up here, I'm definitely going to do something else with the space. But there's a vault, and if you enter the combination, which is 1 lever, because I couldn't be bothered. I keep thinking it's nighttime. That's just black concrete powder. If you enter the right combination, you get into the vault room. I want to make the features by how defining they are. So, like, tree over here, house over here, not as important as mare's house or mountain or river. And yeah, I'm probably going to do the river and then the paths, river, mountain down here next. And then in that order. And then if I have still time, I'm going to try to do these random houses. Trees are going to be my least priority. Because there's a lot of them. And I can just sort of pretend. I can just get rid of like that concrete. And then you'll never know if I just put some grass there. So I built a little snow-covered mountain. It's supposed to be farther away than it actually is. So notice how it's only like 10 blocks this way. But you imagine it can be like from here, it's like you can't actually walk to it. It's hundreds of blocks off, and the river comes from it. And so it's not to scale. It's supposed to be like size of this thing out here, but it's very small, and then the river comes from it. This took like 5 minutes. This point here, nothing here will be ruined. Oh, yeah, no, that's just gonna cascade, so I gotta really take that long. I just surrounded it in barriers? Oh, there's not even... Is there even any here? No. Oh, interesting. So I've now cut out this hole. This is roughly the shape the river is going to be. I placed this going down here. Oh, the water doesn't want to load. There we go. It'll go roughly to here. Not sure how I'll deal with the concrete powder becoming concrete, but I guess we will. I think this tree and these trees are actually going to have roots in the water. But I'm going to place some... I want a sandy bed. So I'm going to have to place stone because... sand falls. What are you doing for yours? So, because sand falls, I made this, and then the river's... This is the lowest height the river is going to be. But actually up 1 because sand is going to be on top of it.
I don't know why the kid is crying.
The kid. Because you ate the other one.
The other kid started crying because I was drinking water and she thought it was her water. I'm like, what the frick, bro? My palette is brick, stone brick, and warp wood.
Interesting.
And log.
Well, what do you have?
Nothing except for my grass field and some blocks.
No, I also have some blocks because that's this game.
Blocks. No, made huge blocks. I was trying to make a cliff, but that's not how you make a cliff.
What if I have some, like, stone slabs and stairs to make little stones?
Videos are gonna be 3 hours long. I'm not gonna edit.
You're not gonna edit your video. Sorry, my mic cut out here. At this point, I have enough time, I think. But in terms of priority, custom trees are lowest on the list, and this has been, like, not even 5 minutes worth of work. This many custom trees would have taken like an hour, so I'm just getting rid of the custom trees. And also, I added a bit of a wheat field here. Gonna add a bit of wheat field on that side. I want to like scale back just a little. And right now, I feel like I'm probably gonna get rid of the wise person house and the custom trees. And I'll see if I can make everything else make it in. So I've now gone and added some couple oak trees here and bone mealed all of this. I added some bone meal here. It's a bit annoying that it gives so many different colors of flowers, but it kind of works. I would prefer if it was just grass, but it works. I haven't bone mealed everything yet. Like, there's still this area back here, but basically if there's trees and not much space, then I want flowers. And I might also add some bushes. Depends on time, because like one bush doesn't take that long, but it's probably going to take like 10 minutes, and that's a 10-minute that I might need to finish a house. And that's the reason I gave up on the custom trees, because they'd be very cool, but I'd much rather have this and then a complete village as opposed to a forest on a hill. Because the theme is village. If it was forest on hill, probably would have done something completely different, because I wouldn't need to be building a village. But overall, it works pretty well, and then I'm going to just put some houses in here, put some pathways. Fishing bit is last priority. I can always make it would be really dumb if I made this all trees, but I can if I run out of time. And I've got like an hour 20 minutes tonight, and I'm probably gonna edit and then go to sleep. And I've still got 4 hours tomorrow, assuming I don't oversleep. So I definitely think I can do this. Also, I made this nice little bridge. Making this pathway, probably then just gonna make the houses. I also still have to detail some stuff. I could add some beehives to these. It definitely looks much more complete, because a lot more of it's been filled in. How has your village been coming along, Nico?
Bad.
Well, you still have time to work on it right now. I'm actually surprisingly close to done with mine.
Well, I do have time to work on it, but
Cece and I were talking, and we want to know, we bet on how many village houses you made. Did you make 2 or 3?
You both lost.
Did you make 1?
Yeah.
Nico! You can make more. There's still like half the time. But I mean, you don't sleep much, so you still have a lot of the time. What are you doing right now?
I'm doing nothing.
So do you want to get on?
Contemplating life. Wait, actually, let me reinstall some crap on this real quick.
How do you make 1 house and then give up? At least do what Zeno did and make 0 houses and then give up.
Who told you I gave up?
Time and logic.
What?
They both whispered to me, it's over halfway done with the time, and Nico made 1 house. And 2 house, not a village. If you continue at this rate, there will be 2 house. 2 house, not a village. Well, I'm excited to see what you and Cece did, because Cece's like, yeah, I might actually end up finishing. Nico's like, 1 house.
You'll laugh so hard to see the mayor's house. I'm in a big house that looks so stupid.
Very nice. I'm excited to see. Also, are you not lying when you said I recorded the whole thing and I'm not gonna edit it?
I was joking around.
So are you gonna edit it?
Yeah, I'm gonna edit it. It's gonna be very roughly edited.
I mean, that's how Nico. This pathway is more of a dirty pathway, so it uses more of the dirts and less of the regular pathways, whereas the regular pathway is the opposite. This pathway goes to here, and this pathway goes to here, and I think that's everything. I also added just a couple mushrooms throughout here. Maybe I'll see some if I'm looking. Yeah, here's one. I just sprinkled a couple throughout here to add effect, because they don't naturally come with the forest. So I've now gone and made this little fishing shack. It's definitely much more run down. On here, there's an item for him and a tropical fish. But you could fish off the cliff. And it's definitely completely safe and not risky. There's no chance of death. do you still want to do the build thing? Because technically you have tonight and tomorrow up until 10:30, and Nico hasn't done anything. So if you build even 2 houses, you've done more than Nico's done in the entire day.
Wait. Until 10:30 a.m. tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I'll be able to do enough.
I don't know, I prefer if you try as opposed to just don't. Oh god, Nico's DMing me arson or stab. And I now have the walls for all of these houses. They're all pretty small. They shouldn't be anything crazy. Oh, frick, there's still one more right here. Well, I have 4 of them up to speed. This one still needs stuff, apparently, but they've got walls, they've got the outer bits, and I think I'm going to give them the roofs next, and then they need doors, windows, probably a stair like up to the height because they're up by 1 block, and then interiors, and then I think I just need to like give one final check around stuff. I might want to try to get one good RNG and get one big oak tree down at the bottom because I think that'd be cool. Currently 10:30, and I believe that I have, which means I technically have 12 hours, but I'm gonna be asleep for probably most of those. And I also have a video to edit, which is the Hunger Games that you're seeing hopefully go up video before this one. In terms of things I got to do, I got to make these 5 houses. I put a roof on this one. Want to add some bushes, some block variation, and just do one final check through tonight and tomorrow. This is weird because I've never done a project like this before. It's always just been like, oh, got to do this slowly, because I also have, normally things to do. I just happen to push everything off today because I also have a break, so I've been like, you know what if I just do nothing but Minecraft? I should put some lily pads in the water. I just realized I kept calling it 5 houses, it's 6. I keep going like, yeah, I'm done with 5. No, there's 6. There's the 3 L-shaped ones on one side and the 3 square ones on another side for some reason. Well, it took like a minute, but I did successfully get a big oak tree. I just sort of surrounded an oak tree and then made a like half halo a little bit above it. And now there's a big one. It's not as impressive or as cool as it looks. I feel like that was like my lowest priority, and my muscles feel weirdly tired. But as far as I'm aware, these are interiors are all done. I have to add mobs, just a couple villagers. I'm gonna probably go with villagers. Probably something I missed because interiors take a lot of brain cells, and I don't have many. I think it's kind of poetic that... Poetic? How did I say poetic? I think it's kind of poetic that this is how it started, and this is how it ends. Because when it's just a flat line, it's very dead. And I tired me even still understands that was a joke that I made. Was there anything else I was gonna do? Because I feel like there was. I don't think there was. I'm gonna go to bed now. But I got editing to do, and then I get sleep. I'm more upset about that. I'm very happy to be done with this project. It was very fun. It was quite an emotional roller coaster, and it's crazy to think that 24 hours ago, didn't have any of this. None of this existed. This is all I did with a day. So let's go to tomorrow me, who's hopefully less dead, and tomorrow Nico and Cece, who are hopefully done and not dead. Alright, I want to see Nico's first, honestly.
Yes.
But you can press the button to plot through. Oh.
Yeah, I've got a button on my...
You can put the button on it.
Oh, this is update.
That's why you should press the button. Oh, I see fish. The chunk. Oh. I'm also just taking it all in. It's very interesting.
Okay, so you
I'm more
see,
confused about the stone
my
thing.
mind was going everywhere. I was like, I want a Japanese style village. I want a big house. I want a cliff.
Let me see big house.
That
has
was a cliff.
oh, it has like
that
a
was
big
supposed to be
door.
a cliff.
Nico, I really like how the wall is brick and the door is brick.
Yes.
I was so confused on what that was.
I have to say, I really love the color palette.
It looks very nice.
This whole place, really.
Oh, go to the back. What's on the back? CC, come to the back. It's a wide house. Wide house. Okay, what is this?
Yeah, no.
It's supposed to be a cliff.
This is. This house has no inside.
So you know those, you know tables that are just on the floor.
Tables.
Yes, it's here, I guess.
Oh, that's so.
Yeah,
cool.
no. I think for mine you spawn in a
Wait,
cliff.
Cece.
Oh, are you
Okay,
at
no,
CC?
No, no,
Alright.
I'm in gases.
No,
Come
Nico,
here, come
use
here.
the buttons.
Mind you, go this
Oh,
way.
whoa.
Whoa. That's cool.
Yeah, just exit through the door. Got this nice fountain here. It's a fountain, isn't it?
Yeet.
Now, if we go this way, we're in my very low effort. We're in just the Akanda, and you know these are here for stabbing. If you want to try them, there's some here.
Go in this house to be stabbed.
Tax collector's house.
I
Sad.
don't like tax collectors. Should
Nico.
I burn them?
Oh, wait, there's just barrels here full of items.
I can't.
Yeah, that's my storage system.
Ah,
This
empty
is
house.
the observatory. I didn't do an interior for this either, but I think it looks a lot nicer on the outside if you just.
Yeah.
You can see where the
I mean, it kind of works that it doesn't have an interior because it's where we spawned.
this big old telescope.
Ah, I thought it was a
See,
solar
I've
panel.
done this cool thing with the concrete fading into the obsidian.
Yee.
Nice.
Very nice. And the crying obsidian fades.
Yeah, these
Houses.
greenhouses are for the noble people.
They have no.
Because
Do they
these
have
houses are
insides?
marginally nicer.
Do they have insides?
No.
Oh,
Rich
sad.
people don't like.
Nico, you can have one gas. A gas you can't.
You got lost and I was guiding you back to your place. I saw this mountain and I was wondering what you were gonna do with that mountain. The water is
Yeah,
coming
that's where
from
the
that mountain.
aqueduct.
Ah,
And that goes into the bathhouse if you will follow me.
this is the bathhouse. Oh yeah.
So this is the palace. This is where the very nice chair for the king is.
Very nice.
If we go in here, this is where the king would have his baths. Not
In
with
the
all
secret bathing.
the dirty common.
You can like see the people through there. You can like spy
Yeah.
on them.
And this way is the king's bedroom.
Mm.
Now, don't ask about
He
what's going
sleeps
on
on
in
the
here.
pickles. I get teleported under my
Hi
build.
guys.
Hi CC, we're under my build. Hold on, I gotta let us
Oh
out.
god, we are in the shadow realm. That was a
You
very...
guys have to break out.
Jesus Christ, mate.
Here,
Are
you
you
can
guys-
you can get out. Here, get out through this hole. I'm sorry.
Good god, mate. You
I
really...
build fast.
Damn,
And
you
I
did the
had
whole
like
thing.
okay, yeah, no, don't go up yet. Don't go up yet. We are the adventurers and we all the cod are in the bottom. We are adventurers and we're crossing through here. We see big cliff, we see tiny house up there, you see tiny fisher hut.
Your fish are kind of.
I know. As adventurers, we want to explore. Also, there's some like glass to represent the waters like coming out and spilling. No, don't climb. You guys cause me mental diseases. So we walk along the plains, and then we gotta scale the mountain.
I can do it with my super jump. Watch this.
All right, yeah. All right. So we climb up here, but actually don't fly from this point out. So now we're here. You walk along this
is
path,
very nice.
and then it all opens up, and then you're in the city.
Where's the tackle?
Nico, come back.
Sorry.
I claim this house. This one's mine.
All right.
Thanks.
No. I want to show you
Thanks,
guys
my
bit by
house.
bit.
Bye-bye.
You showed us
My
bit
house.
by bit. I want to show you bit by bit, CC. Don't go up there yet.
Hey,
All right,
I'm trying to do the bit though.
Nico, stop taming all the cats. Now they're making babies. All right, Nico, come with me. I did interiors at like 1 a.m., so I don't know if something's off with this one, but it was made at 1 a.m.
No, there's a lot of rando dudes in here.
There is. This is the science lab. There's lots of people working
Oh, look
apparently.
at these boffins.
So across this way is plant. This is the biology section, and then if you go up, this is the astronomy section. So you can see here's all the planets in item frames in
This
order.
is a meteorite.
No, this is a telescope.
Meteorite.
Side.
Good oh,
Nico, what block was that?
That was a
didn't even
fright.
break that.
that was a fright.
That wasn't even me.
All right.
No,
So now I'm gonna show you just these two houses here because they're just sort of like on a dead end. Here's another interior, just a standard interior for a house. CC must punch every man he encounters. So here's another interior. There's some potato on the furnace. There's a painting. Here's the secretary's desk. No, Nico, stop. Nico, stop. You have a cat addiction. Here's the mayor's desk, and also a very complicated vault, CC. Try to find the opening.
I found it.
No, there's also just pressure plates. You can walk in.
This is what Majora's Mask was like.
Lily of the Valleys.
So here's just another standard interior. If you go through here, there's only 2 houses left. No, there's 3 houses left to show. There's 3 houses left to show, and then we are done. You can go to these 2 houses. Inside this one is a green bed and orange dye. Inside the other one is orange bed and green dye, and they're connected through windows.
They're connected through the medium of Windows.
Yes.
Windows 10.
Oh, it's an abandoned boy.
So yeah, here's just an abandoned little.
Boy.
There is some stuff on here, and you can fish from off the river. It was very fun and also very tiring. So now, okay, wait, it's gonna get very laggy.
Really?
Oh my god. Ah!
Where is it?
Oh, Lagland.
CC's plot, yeah. Oh, it's Lagoland. This is the concrete looks so angry. Hey, it did it.
Hey, give me.
Give you what? And with that, all the concrete has now fallen. You can see all the plots are open. It's now just time to do the voting. Also,
Yes.
we pointed this out. It was like 2 hours, 6 hours, and 11 hours. So it's really just a time
So
investment
yeah,
chart.
we've got Nico's for 2 hours. Mine was 6
But
hours.
yeah, I didn't want to make something
And
flat
then
because it was gonna be really
Yes, with his just massive.
Boy.
like I wanted to add bushes and then I just forgot and it was like 11. I was like, was there something I wanted to do? No. Good night. My AFK account. Stunning recreation. Hello. It has been 1 day since that one day. So the votes are now over. So in third place, there's Nico
Nico.
with 1 vote. Second place, we got Cece with 3 votes. In the final place, we have me with 5 votes. So not many votes happened because it wasn't a poll.
Me? What is wrong with you?
Guys, I beat Steve and Alex.
Who are the actual
I'm not Steve, I promise.
So everybody, this has been Gas.
I'm Nico.
And me, I guess. Subscribe to my channel.